Come on. Get up. Oh. We're crying out loud. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Mother, it won't do any good to complain to me. I know you never see your grandchildren. I live with them and I never see them.
I'd like to meet the man who invented the necktie. I'd like to strangle him with it.
But all that's about to change. For the first time since I can't remember when, we're sitting down to breakfast together.
What do you mean, together?
I mean all at the same time. Just a minute, Mom. And don't look so horrified, Ev. These are your children I'm talking about.
I only have your word on that. Personally, I think the hospital switched babies on us.
4 times?
Well, they don't even look like me. They don't even look like each other.
They don't even look at each other. That's the problem, Ev. I don't know exactly how it started, but those kids started drifting away from the table one by one. All I'm trying to do is bring them back.
Well, I'd love to stick around and watch, but I've got 22 students who are waiting for me to sate their insatiable appetite for medieval literature.
Oh, come on, Professor. It'll be fun.
Fun? It'll be like a Fellini movie.
If you can't be swayed by an emotional appeal, think of all this wonderful food that'll go to waste. I'm even making omelets.
Oh, none for me, thanks. I'm on a 3-day fast to purge my system of all its chemical poisons.
You're on no such thing. Now go set the table.
Oh, but Mother, I mean, look at these terrible things you're asking me to put into my body. There's cholesterol, saturated fats, processed sugar. What, are you trying to kill me?
You mean consciously? Of course not. Hang on, Mom. And honey, I'm not asking you to put all those terrible things into your body. I'm telling you to.
Daddy.
Oh, look at me. Your mother, God help us all, is feeling maternal this morning.
Why don't you help your daughter set the table, dear?
Mom, I think I got a fever.
But if you heard what Dr. Wayne Perillo said on the news last night. Who? He's only the nutritional expert for all the stars.
Tell it to your grandmother.
I'm standing here effectively burning up, and nobody cares.
Another math exam today?
That's completely coincidental.
Mother, do I have to? I mean, all she ever talks about is how irregular she is.
Just make sympathetic sounds from time to time. Mom, 98.6 on the nose.
Hello.
And be nice.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Pop. Hi, Rick. Hi, Dave.
Max, help your father set the table.
Father doesn't have time to set the table because he only has time to finish this cup of coffee. And don't call me Pop.
Bridget. Look, I'm real tense about this math test. A beer might relax me.
The next time I catch you with alcohol of any kind, you're grounded till your wedding night.
What if I never get married? What if I just live with the guy instead?
Tell it to your grandmother.
Thank you. That's not fair. Punishment doesn't fit the crime.
Trisha, pour the orange juice, please. Max, what are you up to?
Oh, about 5'4", 5'5".
Hello, Grandma.
And be nice. Has anybody seen Jeffy?
You mean there's another kid?
Ever, will you get... Oh, my gosh, I forgot to fold the egg.
Mother, there isn't any pulp in this orange juice. We're supposed to be drinking freshly squeezed.
Jeff?
Well, it appears we are now having scrambled omelets.
Jeff, you got 2 seconds to get in here.
No running in this house. How many times have I told you that?
19,051 times. For the funny.
You can read them out. Max, what on earth?
Breakfast.
You still insist they didn't switch babies on us?
Max, you're wearing one of my earrings.
I'll give it back. All mine turn green.
Will somebody please get me off this phone?
It may come as a shock to your sister, Max, but this morning you're going to eat a well-balanced meal, and don't say you haven't got time.
I haven't got time. I gotta go to the pet store and pick up a mouse for my snake.
Your snake can wait.
Tell him that.
Dad, how come Max gets to wear an earring and I don't?
Because Max is an idiot.
Do I say anything when you wear those red plaid golfing slacks?
Don't confuse me with logic.
You know, last night I dreamed I was sitting at the breakfast table with this urbane, witty college professor. And these 4 beautifully mannered children, and there were philosophical debates and discussions of art and literature. And there was laughter and camaraderie.
Mom, whoa. Time out. Look, we appreciate what you're trying to do here. Really, we do. It's just that when you're young, I mean, you got a place to go, people to see, snakes to feed.
Tell it to your grandmother. Be nice.
Mom, can I have a cup of coffee?
No?
Hey, Granny, favorite grandson Max. Yeah, the one you're leaving all your money to.
The co-head of the household is now heading out of the house.
Evan, you can't. Jeffy, how many times have I told you not to wear shirts out of the hamper?
Ew.
I'll get your robot shirt. Boy, that's what I get for trying to do 10 things at the same time. No wonder I found another gray hair in my brush this morning. The wonder is I'm not completely bald. I would just like to know what the big deal is about sitting down at the table with your love...
Hi.
Hey, you guys, come back here! Max, Bridget, Trisha! I thought motherhood was supposed to be a sacred institution. Apparently, I was misinformed. Sometimes I think I should just run away from it all. I wish I were 8 years old again and completely insulated from the real world.
Mom,
What, baby?
would you get me a Playboy magazine?
What?
Practically everybody in my school has seen one except me. Even Craig Hamsey, and he's only 7.5.
I most certainly will do no such thing.
Why not?
Well, because.
You always say, well, because. Well, because why?
Just because. As your mother, I... Mom, Mom, I'm very sorry. I really... Yes, I heard the way Max talked to you. I know you don't get any respect, but Mother, listen, if you can just... Mom, if I could just get a word in edge... Mother, don't force me to hang up on you.
You know I hate about you, Carly. You've got one of those families like they have in TV commercials, you know, where the husband actually cares whether you serve stuffing instead of potatoes. And your children thank you for putting fabric softener in their clothes.
Are you kidding? Evan sits glued to cop shows all night long. The kids are off doing God alone knows what, and I'm poring over old photo albums, wondering how they all slipped away from me.
What you need, sister of mine, is a job. Going back to work was the healthiest thing I ever did.
What I have, sister of mine, is a job. I'm a wife, a mother, and a homemaker.
And how much does that pay?
It's not a question of money. It's what I chose to do. It's what I do best and what I love most. You can't put a price on that.
I tried to put a price on it once. Mike pointed out the 2 weeks' worth of dishes in the sink and the 50 pounds of dirty laundry on the floor and told me I was fired.
I am talking about a real job, Carly. I'm talking about something more stimulating than sorting socks and wiping noses.
But I like sorting socks and wiping noses. I like being there when they get home from school and helping them study and packing their lunches.
Do you see what I mean? You are the June Cleaver of the 80s. I can't stand it.
Oh, yeah? June Cleaver didn't have to deal with one of her boys asking her for a copy of Playboy. I was hoping to keep Jeffy naive a little bit longer.
Anyway, Victor wanted me to stay home until I said, Victor, I have 3 years of high school French going completely to waste here. Well, that was the end of that argument. I mean, it was either going to be them or me, and it certainly wasn't going to be me.
Cynthia, you make them sound like the enemy.
Oh, don't get me wrong, Carly. I may not spend a lot of time with Justin and Missy, but the time that I do spend is quality time. At least that's what their therapist calls it.
All right. Supposing, just for the sake of argument, that I did get a job. How do I know what the long-range effect on my children will be?
Who cares? By then they'll be on their own. Well, I gotta go. See you, girls.
Where did Mom go wrong with her?
What I want to know is how she can laugh about a thing like that.
Well, for one thing, she watches Phil Donahue every day. Plus, I think she's jealous she can't be Mother of the Year like you.
Like me? Maggie, all I want to do is be more involved in my kids' lives.
I thought you tried that this morning.
Nah, I tried to make them do what I wanted them to do. The trick is to meet them on their own turf.
Sounds scary.
What do you mean? It sounds like fun. Come on. Come on. Wait up.
Hi, honey.
Got a minute?
Exactly a minute.
That's all I need. I have a surprise for you.
I hate surprises. You know that.
I know that, sweetheart, but
Look,
just...
if you're pregnant again, I'm filing for divorce.
If I were pregnant again, you'd be strutting around like a peacock and don't deny it.
I'd be on the phone to our lawyer in 2 seconds flat.
You would not.
Try me.
Okay. I'm pregnant.
No, you're not. Are you? I mean, you really are?
No.
What do you mean, no?
I mean, no, I'm not pregnant.
Then why'd you say you were?
Because you said try me, and I said okay, and I did, but I'm not.
That's the big surprise that you're not pregnant?
Of course it isn't. What kind of a surprise would that be?
Well, then what are you talking about?
Wait and be surprised.
I hate surprises.
Could we start over?
Please?
Hi.
Hi.
I have got a surprise for you.
Oh, good. I love surprises.
Good. Because tonight, after dinner, you and I are going to spend some time with our kids.
What makes you think they want to spend some time with us?
Well, isn't that the whole point of being a family?
$10 says it'll be a disaster.
Have a little faith in your kids, Professor.
$20.
You're on. You know, now that you mention it, I haven't been pregnant in 8 years. Oh, it was a lovely time, as I recall.
What's our lawyer's number?
By the way, Jeffy asked me to get him a copy of Playboy this morning.
Tell him to let me see it when he's through.
I told him to forget it.
Gee, thanks.
But I've been wondering all day if I made the right decision. I keep going back and forth.
And you've decided to show it to
Oh,
him?
no, not exactly. I mean, he is only 8 years old, and he's growing up so fast as it is.
So you've decided not to show it to him?
No, not exactly. I mean, if we make it forbidden or tell him it's wrong, he'll want to see it that much more.
What exactly have you decided?
To let you make the decision.
Okay, let him see it.
But we can't do that.
Then don't let him see it.
But we can't do that either.
Well, then at least let me see it.
I don't know what to do.
Well, whatever you decide, I'll stand behind you. Way behind you.
Ed, seriously. If Jeffy had asked you instead, what would you have done?
Seriously? I would have changed the subject, asked him what his grades are like. That always shuts him up.
The survival of the species depended on it. He said...
Come on. What is this, a restaurant? Tricia, please pour the milk. Bridget, tell Jeff to get in here. Your mom wants to call a meeting.
Jeff, get in here. Mama's calling meeting.
And tell Max he can feed that damn snake of his later.
Maxie, be that dead snake years later.
Bridget, don't check that phone. It's for me, and I don't...
Trisha, that boy you said you don't like, but we all know you do, is on the phone.
If you heard one word of that, Bridget Elaine Mills, your life is over.
Did you wash your hands?
Still clean from when I washed them this morning. Dad, Trish went to be in the arm. It was an accident. Mom, can I have a glass of wine?
No.
Today's lesson in herpetology is the manner in which snakes digest mice. First, they swallow the mouse whole.
Max?
Question from the audience? Yes, sir.
Would you stuff a sock in it and sit down, please?
Answer is yes, I will.
She's such a pain in the
Be nice.
neck.
I was so humiliated. I almost died.
Well, since you didn't, this meeting is hereby called to order. The floor, Madam Mills, is yours.
First, they kicked me out of...
Quiet.
You know, this seems like the only time that we're together anymore. And I miss doing the things we used to do. I miss the fun we used to have.
Mom.
It feels like we're losing touch with each other. So your father and I thought it might be fun if we all did something together tonight.
Something like what?
Well, whatever it is you all would like to do.
But nobody does anything with their parents anymore. I mean, no offense, but...
Oh, come on, you guys. We used to do a lot of things together.
Look, how about we all go to an R-rated movie?
Forget it.
Look, Mom, we're not exactly the Waltons, you know what I mean?
Look, we could at least give it a shot, okay?
Okay?
Yeah, right.
All right.
Well, here we are. So, what were you guys planning to do this evening?
Nothing.
You're gonna sit in your room all night and stare at each other?
Well, I was thinking about
Oh, what? What?
cleaning Whitfield's cage.
Well, that That sounds like fun. How can we help you?
Mom, you haven't gone anywhere near the snake since the day I brought him home. Said he makes your skin crawl.
Well, yes, I did say that, didn't I? But if that's what interests you. Sakes! Then that's what interests us. Isn't that right, dear?
I can't think of a single thing I'd rather do.
So, where do we start?
Well, I'll need one of you to hold Whitfield for me.
Honey?
Be my guest.
He won't bite or anything.
Not unless you make any sudden moves.
Oh, Max, this isn't so bad. Hello there. Whitfield. Oh, Max, I'm so sorry, dear. Oh, Max, you hold Whitfield and I'll clean his cage.
I can do it myself.
Max, really, I want to help you.
It's fine, really. Thanks.
You, want to call off the bet?
Come on, Jeffy. Let's go and do something that you want to do.
What do I want to do?
Wait and be surprised.
I hate surprises. What's that?
Well, honey, when you asked me to get you a Playboy magazine this morning, I said no. Because I didn't know what else to say. I mean, it's a very hard thing for a mother to admit that her baby isn't her baby anymore. You're not the little guy that I used to rock to sleep in my arms at night.
I'm almost 9.
I know.
In 7 months and 4 days.
Which is why I think you're old enough now to appreciate this book of famous nude paintings. It's not a Playboy magazine, but it's kind of the same idea.
Not really.
What do you mean?
I mean, Craig Hamsley brought his father's Playboy magazine to school today, and I looked at it.
But I thought I told you not to.
All you said was you wouldn't get me a copy.
Well, yes, I suppose technically that's what I said. Do you mean I've been making myself crazy all day for nothing?
I guess so.
Okay. Since you've already seen it, do you have any questions?
Questions about what?
About what you saw.
I don't know what you mean. What kind of questions?
Well, I mean, well, like...
So, Jeff, how are your grades? I brought the refreshments. What's going on here?
Well, Trish was going to make me over like Madonna.
Madonna's a rock singer, honey.
I know, Like a Virgin is still one of my all-time favorites.
But she insisted that we make her over first. Even though we told her she'd probably hate it.
Oh, come on. I'm sure I'll love it.
Okay. You can open your eyes now. Oh, what?
Oh, I like it. I do.
I really had a fabulous idea.
What?
We should try a Cyndi Lauper look on you instead.
Yes!
Me and her have the same bone structure. I'll get a magazine.
Oh, I'll help you look for it, sweetie.
Oh, no, that's okay. I think it's in Max's room. We'll do my hair blue. Oh, red. One at a time, actually. Yeah, right.
You look beautiful. Honey? I don't want it.
You want it fair and square.
Carly, turn off the vacuum.
This is my job, Evan. This is what I chose to do. I clean house and cook meals and sort socks and wipe noses. And if I overstep those bounds and try to take an interest in my children's lives, then I have no one to blame but myself when it blows up in my face.
Carly, you're going to tear the curtains right off the rod.
I know what I'm doing, Evan.
Not if you keep doing that, you don't.
Oh, Father knows best. Is that it?
I know enough to turn the vacuum off. Happy now?
I won't be happy till they have kids of their own. Then they can see for themselves what a big barrel of laughs it is. being a parent.
Bonnie, you're too hard on yourself.
I know.
They do need you, you know.
I know.
And they love you.
I know.
Then why are you crying?
I don't know. Robert? Oh, yeah. Come on. Heaven?
All right, come on, you guys. Let's speed it up. Mom's going to be out here any second.
Doing as fast as I can, Max, unless you want to pick seeds out of your tea.
Who died and left you in charge anyway?
It was my idea, that's who.
Can we put some chocolate chips in here?
Where are the tea bags? Your mom likes tea in the morning.
I'll get him, Dad.
Just concentrate on the juice, will you, please?
Give him a little power, goes straight to his head. I said, can we put some Hi.
What are you guys up to?
Breakfast. Breakfast.
It was their idea.
Well, if you want to know the truth, Mom.
The truth is, we all wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I forgot to fold the egg.
Now that's why I should have made the omelets. I told you that.
Who is making the bacon? Trish, you should have been done with that an hour ago.
Oh, it's chocolate chips. You're gonna burn. I know it. My arm's hurting. Can I do something else? Dad, put the water on the
Mom, could you start the bacon? We can do everything else, but,
No, I need Mom to help me with these eggs. They're doing weird things.
Let me take a look at them.
Who is working on the toast?
You are, Dad.
I got it.
Look at the mess. Oh, my arm's falling off.
It is better than mine did yesterday. Let's add a little milk.
Hey, do we have any herbal tea? I mean, it's supposed to be healthy.
You're healthy enough for your age.
Why is everyone ignoring me?
Wait, you add the milk. I'll help Jeffy.
Well, looks like I've got everything under control.